it was really cool to hear about SOS in particular from you, Nick. But two of the other songs that really stand out off the self-titled album was When You Look Me in the Eyes. And I was looking at the credits, and I see, Kevin, I see your name twice. And then I realized it's not your name twice.
My dad's.
Yeah.
My dad's. Yeah.
How did that song come about?
That was originally a song for my solo project. And we had all written it together. It was going to be on my solo album, which never got released when I was like 11 or 12. And we wrote it with that guy, PJ Bianco in New Jersey, and Raymond Boyd, who was a professional drummer, a friend of our dad's. And, you know, I think even our dad may have like sang on the original demo. And, you know, it was years later. So we release It's About Time, our first album, which doesn't really have the authentic sound. We're making the self-titled album. And John Fields goes, hey, there's one more song that I heard a demo of. He's like, and it's great. I want to, you know, produce a version of it and see if it's right for the album. And we were all really opposed to it. We're like, it's not our sound. Like, we're more like emo, pop, punk, rock. He's like, give me a day and then let's see. He's like, I just want to try some things and see. He's like, I'm going to give it the Dare You to Move treatment. Dare You to Move has this brilliant guitar tuning called Dadgad. For any songwriters, it's
changed our life.
You should learn how to play Dadgad, very simple shapes, but it gives you really interesting voicings for songs, and it's very easy to play. And he had used that in Dare You to Move and was like, I'm going to do a Dadgad version of Look Me in the Eyes. So we flew for a concert for like a day. We come back to a studio that night, and he plays us what he had spent the day doing, and it's incredible. And it's what ended up being on the album. We cut our vocals, and you know, that was the second single off of the self-titled album.
Yeah.
And to me, probably one of the most meaningful songs in our catalog, and what it means to us as a family, but what it means to our fans, and hearing stories of people from all, you know, walks of life, generations, how that song has affected them or impacted them. I think there's also a soulful element to it that was a really important piece to our sound. And our dad fully, you know, instilled that in us as writers and singers.
You said your dad sang the song with you. Do you guys have that?
I think he's on there.
You want to just plug it in? It's right there at the bottom one.
He was also like our vocal coach growing up. So when we would initially start recording songs, he would sometimes come in and like contribute to background vocals or.
Definitely him playing piano.
This is like fresh off my Broadway days as a
wow.
kid. That's you. Oh, there's Dad on the background vocals.
That third.
It's like very boy bandy sounding.
Yeah.
We're also like totally students of the Swedes and like Max Martin and that whole thing, and like the song Incomplete had just come out as like the boy band, as the Backstreet Boys had like resurged. So like I think that there was like pieces of that like idea in the demo of that too, for sure.
Yeah.
Amazing. There's a very popular thing in songwriting called demoitis. Your voice sounds much higher on that version. What was it like to re-record that? Did you like miss your old vocals, or was it like, this is way better now when I...
Well, now it's like, you know, we've just released a live album where people can hear these songs with our voices today. I mean, I was like going through a vocal change throughout the self-titled album and a little bit longer, and even parts of Lines Vines, where I was able, thankfully, to sort of like transition naturally from being a scratchy 13-year-old into teenage. But then I had
Sounds
another.
very nice, though. I'm gonna be honest.
Thanks. I had another one. When I turned 21 and like I started doing solo stuff. So my different stages of my voice throughout the time have been sort of chronicled through the music. But it's nice now that there's a modern recording of this because I love the way it sounds now with our voices, and it's not quite as high.